Hi everyone, welcome back. So guys, in this video we'll be discussing about another amazing actually functionality inside Langchain called agents and tool. So what is agents and tool exactly? Let me show you. See, agents and tools is a actually very powerful concept inside Langchain. So it will help you to, let's say, plug in with different kinds of, let's say, tool. Let's say if I give you one example, let's say I have traveled from Dubai to Canada. I type this in ChatGPT. Now give me two flight option from Dubai to Canada on September 1, 2024. Now ChatGPT will not be able to give the answer because it has actually knowledge till September 2021. That means after 2021, if you are asking anything to the ChatGPT, it won't be able to give the answer because it doesn't have like the new information regarding 2024. But ChatGPT Plus has Expedia plugin. If we enable this plugin, it will go to the Expedia plugin and it will try to pull the information about flights and it will show the information. That means if it is not able to give the answer related to 2024, what it will do, it will try to connect some third-party plugins, third-party API. Okay, and from there actually it will pull the information and it will show you. Let me show you one example. Let's say this is my ChatGPT. Now here, if I give this prompt, what was the GDP of Canada in 2024? Now see, if I give this to the ChatGPT, see, ChatGPT is searching Canada, GPT, see, it is already searching. Okay, it is already searching in the third-party API. Now see, in 2024, now you can see it has given me the answer in 2024. What was the GDP? Okay, in that Canada. That means it doesn't have the information about, let's say, 2024. What is the Canada GDP? But it was searching. Okay, it was searching in the third-party API. That means it has some plugins inside that. Okay, so it is happening with the help of this agents only, agents and tool. Okay, with the help of agents and tool, they are doing this kinds of tasks. Now let me show you how you can also perform this agents and tool operation inside Langchain. Let's say you want to create an application and this application will also be able to give the answer from the newest actually, let's say, information, okay, over the internet. For this, you can connect actually different tools, different plugins. You can connect SARP API. See, this is the SARP API. SARP API is a Google search actually, let's say, API. You can also directly search from the Google. Even you can also connect the Wikipedia. Okay, let me show you one Wikipedia example. Even you can also connect different actually third-party plugins. Okay, there are so many third-party plugins. If you search on Google, you will see different third-party plugins they are using. Okay, you can also connect it to weather. Okay, weather API to get the, let's say, recent weather. It is also possible. Now see, first of all, I will be installing Wikipedia just to show you the demo of the Wikipedia. Now you can see I'm importing these agents from the Langchain. I'm importing agents type, then initialize agents and load tools and all. Then I'm also importing my OpenAI. That means I want to use OpenAI large language model as of now. Now this is my, let's say, LLM wrapper. Okay. Now if you want to define the agents, so you have to define like that, guys. First of all, call this load tools, and inside that, first of all, mention which, let's say, plugins you want to use. I want to use Wikipedia plugins. That means whatever things actually I'll be searching, if it is not available inside my ChatGPT, let's say knowledge base, it will go to the Wikipedia. Okay, it will hit the Wikipedia, and from Wikipedia actually it will get the response. Then it will also use something called LLM math tool. And why LLM math tool? Because let's say if you are asking something related GDP, or let's say any kinds of number, any kinds of numerical representation. So for this actually this LLM math is required. Okay, they are suggesting if you go to the documentation, you will see that. Then I'm also passing my LLM wrapper, this particular object. Okay, that will give me the tool. Now here I have to initialize the agents. First of all, give the tool you have created, then give the LLM you have created, as well as the agent type. So this is the agent type you can give, and verbose is equal to true means it will also show you the output. Okay, like what it is executing in the backend. Now just simply search agent.run. What was the GDP of US in 2024? Let's say this is my question. 2024 GDP I want to ask. Okay. Now see, if I execute this program, now see, it has actually connected with my Wikipedia. And it has fetched the information, and this is the final results, guys. You can see the GDP of US in 2024 was 28.269 trillion dollar. Okay, it's great. That means it is also able to get the current information, okay, newest information over from the internet itself. And this is like very powerful tool, guys. Trust me, if you want to implement any kinds of let's say LLM powered application and you want to integrate this kinds of functionality, you can use this. Agents, okay, because ChatGPT is also using agents in the backend. I hope it is clear. Okay, now in the next video we'll be also learning about memory. Let's say I told you now ChatGPT can also remember the previous context. Let's say if I give one let's say message here, give me a code to add two numbers in Python. This is the prompt I have given. Now see, it has given me the code. Now see, it has given me one function, but I don't need the function. I'll just write without function. Now see, it has automatically remembered my previous prompt I have given, and now see, beautifully it has given me the second response. That means it is having some memory, okay, a buffer memory in the backend. With the help of that, actually, it is trying to remember my previous context. So we'll be learning this part in the memory part, okay, in the next video. With that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.